If desire has felt distant lately, I want you to hear me, and I want you to hear me clearly. Lean in. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. There's nothing to fix, and you're not alone. Many women over 40, desire goes dormant, okay? It goes quietly away. And usually your body and your mind um, are under pressure. You know that overwhelming stress when you like, my last nerve is broken today, or I can't take one more thing. That pressure. And because of that pressure, your body isn't broken. It's because of the pressure. You haven't lost your magic and you haven't lost your sparkle. Tonight on our Sip and Soothe session, it is all about reclaiming our desire when your desire feels different. So, greetings, everyone, and welcome. Let's make sure our water is hot. Welcome to the Sip and Soothe Reset. I'm your host on this journey. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. That's Michelle like Obama, Clay like Cassius. I am both a physician, a certified holistic health counselor, clinical nutritionist, and executive coach. But most importantly, I am your sister along this journey. I am a fabulous woman over 40, just like you, my sister. As a matter of fact, I am phenomenally 50 plus, and I to help you release the stress of the midlife transitions that occur after 40 and contribute to those pesky, annoying menopause symptoms. I'm here to help you navigate these with grace and ease through premium loose leaf herbal teas that are really relaxing escapes of wellness in a cup and holistic wellness programs all through my company, Reality. Let's make sure our water is good and hot. So here's the deal on today. Before we get into our sip and soothe practice, all right, then I want to help you understand why that loving feeling may feel like it is lost, all right? And the thing about it is this um, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone are all changing and really have changed. All right. We know that they're dropping. We know that they're decreased levels, lower than when we were in our 20s. But the other hormone that comes into play with all of this that makes us feel like we've lost that sparkle, that vibrancy, that is testosterone. Now, often we think about testosterone only in men, but women have testosterone as well, and it contributes to our desire, our interest in sexy time, but also to us being able to form muscle and the ability to lose weight. But for today's discussion, it is all about the pleasure and the desire. All right. And all right. And so, what happens is with the stress being so high, is that our bodies and our minds are constantly on high alert. They are constantly in motion to say, sis, look out. We have to protect ourselves. We have to survive out here. We have to fight. We have to flee, or we have to freeze. And so our bodies and our minds prioritize protection and safety over pleasure. So your low libido that has taken a nosedive, where you have no more interest in physical intimacy, when the emotional and the mental intimacy into me, see, is lacking, it's gone, it's low. It's not a hormone failure. It is often a stress response. So now that our water is ready, let's allow our tea to steep. And the featured blend, and we're going to get into that next, is the sensual blend. Oh, it's in here. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So let's add our honey. We always want to add some sweetness to life with our honey. Yes. And this is the perfect segue for this because I think that's good. Because now we are going to talk about, now that we understand, let's let it steep. I love watching the steam rise. Mm, mm, mm. Let's stir it up. Now that we understand what being on high alert, always being under stress, having sustained high cortisol levels, now that we understand what is happening and the why, you always have a high interest. The best catalyst to change is pain and having your why. But now that we understand what chronic stress and the hormones are doing to our desire, why it's causing it to be dormant, look at it change. Let's talk about how we can use some holistic harmony to bring that loving feeling back. Amen, amen. And bringing that loving feeling back, not by forcing, okay? By being gentle with yourself. So, some of the main ingredients in here, the sensual blend, the goddess in the cup blend. This is horny goat weed. Horny goat weed is an anchoring herb of this beautiful, beautiful blend. Look, her, isn't she beautiful? She has rose petals and she has cacao nibs and dark chocolate powder and this horny goat weed. That's probably it right there. But horny goat weed, what it does is exactly what the name implies. Horny goat weed helps increase blood flow, increase circulation. So think about, you know, think about the little blue pill. And what the little blue pill does is it helps increase blood flow and circulation. That's going throughout our bodies, to include in our loins, to help with our libido, but also to support arousal, that you have the desire that you want to. Next, for our holistic herbal harmony, we have maca root. Now, what maca root does is it helps lift the libido and it helps decrease our stress and increase our mood. And as an added bonus, maca root was the very first herb, the very first herbal harmony, holistic harmony that I use to help with my hot flashes. All right. But maca root helps with the libido, decrease stress, lift the mood, and you will start to notice spontaneous interest and desire. So having the desire no longer be distant, but bringing it close to us. Amen and amen. Next, what makes this the goddess in the cup? What makes this the goddess is Damiana. Oh my goodness. Damiana is the natural female aphrodisiac. Yes, indeed. And not only does she help with desire, but she can also help with sexual satisfaction. And for those of you that say things may be dry as a desert, help bring some moisture, some water into the desert, all right? And then, of course, we have our dark chocolate powder and cacao nibs. And so Valentine's Day is coming. Valentine's Day is soon. Love Day is soon. But what we are really talking about here is it's not just having Love Day one day out the year, but Love Day every day, because the love is for and with ourselves first, where we feel safe to allow someone to come in to add to that, to share in that. And so chocolate helps support the mood. It helps lift the mood. It helps protect us, not protect us, but it helps mitigate the stress. It also helps support with the production of dopamine. And dopamine is the neurochemical, the neurotransmitter that helps, is all about pleasure. All right. With chronic stress, dopamine is down. So things that brought pleasure to our lives before may not now. But when you increase the dopamine, and cacao helps support that, then things that bring us pleasure and experience pleasure, that returns. So these herbs support desire. And now that we have holistic harmony and holistic, know our herbal arsenal, pleasure can start to return, not with force, not by making it happen, but by supporting the nervous system and blood flow and desire. And now that once the body has support, we can allow ourselves to feel again, to have a safe space where you know it's okay to feel again. So now let's begin and move into the sip and soothe part of our practice during our special time together on this evening. And I want to remind you, for those of you who are live, only if you're live and only if you get tonight, if you go to the link and get the sensual blend, it will include, I'm going to offer absolutely free, the Sipping with Reality recipe book for a relaxing escape. And so I'm going to show you, for instance, here we go, Sip and Soothe Sensuality. We have recipes in here like the sensual chocolate zen, that, of course, is a mocktail, but you can make it into a cocktail. We have a green aphrodisiac smoothie. But when you get the sensual blend at freeality.com, then I will throw in this digital copy absolutely free. Okay? Absolutely free. So, to begin our practice, because oh my goodness, pause, I forgot my mug. Everything but my mug. Hold the line, y'all. Hold the line. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I got my mug. So what we're going to do, I'm going to turn the lights down because now is the time for you to feel again. And we're going to cut the lights down, and I want you to get comfortable. You can lie down, feet flat on the floor if you're sitting, and that's just fine. And you can do that. This is the part right here that you've been waiting for and needed all day. And you deserve it. This is the part where you can just breathe and be still and have your moment, your me time mindful moment. and to release some of the stress and to reset your desire, your pleasure. Okay? Okay. So, first, what we're going to do for our practice tonight, we're going to light our candle. And this is part of sensuality because we're already activating more of our senses. This is a wood wick. This is the Reality Free Your Chakra candle. And with this wood wick, you can hear it. You can hear it. Oh, and it smells so good. And next, we are going to, now that our sensual blend has steeped and it's a beautiful hue, we're going to pour it into our very beautiful mug. And that's another thing, activating the sense of sight, because this is something pretty. And now that it's in our mug, activating another sense of smell. Smell the aroma. Take an inhale in and smell. And release and blow into your cup. Yes. Set the cup to the side for just a moment. That's just to prepare us to go even deeper into our practice, a relaxation ritual, a release, a reset, a reawakening, a reclaiming. And just being still and being very comfortable, I want you to put one hand on your heart and the other hand over your womb. And just give yourself some love. And we're going to breathe together 3 deep breaths. First, we have already signaled to our stress response, our sympathetic nervous system. It's okay. We're safe. We don't need to survive. You can pause. And we are telling our parasympathetic, it is safe. It is okay for you to proceed for rest and relaxation and release. Inhale through your nose. Hold and release. And when you inhale, feel your hand go out, the one that's over your womb and part of your belly. And inhale. And hold. And release. And soften even more. Yes. And one last time. Inhale. Hold. And release. And soften even deeper. And with your hand continuing to be in place and just being calm and peaceful and inviting presence, no judgment, just love and light. I want you to repeat after me. I am safe. I am safe. I honor my body's desires and yes and no's. I honor my body's desires and yes and no's. My senses are awake. My senses are awake. I am safe to feel. I am safe to feel. I receive love from God, myself, and those who honor me. Rub your heart when you say that one. I receive love from God, myself, and from those who honor me. Take another deep breath in. Hold and smile. And release. Let's just sit here in just a second. And this loving energy, this pleasurable energy, this desire energy, this peaceful energy, this loving energy. And let's seal in our practice with our sensual blend. And feel the warmth of the cup, activating another senses because our senses are awake and they are ready for desire. Take a sip. Taste the beautiful flavors and savor them as you sip again. And one last time. My senses are awake. I am safe to feel. I experience and receive love from God, myself, and from those who honor me. Just savor those flavors of the sensual blend. I can taste the sweetness of cinnamon. The decadence of the chocolate and the cacao. The mood of the maca. And the divinity of the Damiana. So I want to honor how you feel. And you honor how you feel and know that I love you and I'm here to support you. And I'm here to give you tools for your transformation and to reset your desire from dormant to alive. So when you get the sensual blend tonight, you get your free copy digital of Sipping with Reality. All right, y'all. So until next week, same time, same place. I want you to be well. I want you to do something well and wonderful for yourself. I want you to have the sweetest dreams and wake up feeling refreshed and renewed and reawakened. Because you can reimagine your life. Midlife is not the end. It's a beautiful becoming. All right. Love you. See you next week. Same time, same place. Mwah. Bye.